A wolf.
Oh, it's getting clipped. Like, this is getting clipped. Like, I unmuted you all first. I was like, yep, I'll sit here quietly. Go off.
Woof. That's for the friends at home, is what I said.
You guys in the chat.
Oh my god. I hate it here.
Bark, bark, woof.
Hi, guys. Hi, welcome back to Realm Walkers. This is just what it is today. We're a mess, as always. And it absolutely is getting clipped. As you can see, we are down a CB today, but that's totally good. Sometimes life happens. So we are going to go ahead. I'm going to let my players introduce themselves. We've been off for 2 weeks. So I'm going to say, Tom, you get to go first.
Me? Damn it. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm that one Warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet. I will be playing Dr. Backer Jostrums, the Circle of the Moon Druid, who wild shapes exclusively into dinosaurs. Whee! And, so yeah. And we'll popcorn it over to Sid. Petra, tell us about yourself.
No. Yeah.
No.
Hi.
Do it.
My name is Petra Skelton, and I will be playing Sid Ashclaw, the Knoll Barbarian? Yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's a good time. I missed all of your faces, and I missed everybody in chat. I will popcorn it over to Matt.
Hello, it's me, Matt, and I'm back again for another episode of Realm Walkers. Hello. I play HD Kid, the delivery driver for multi-portal hoppers. For 1 copper and gold, your package will go. You can't see, there it is. Which has always been the slogan, as far as anyone has ever known. And I have a lot of other cool stuff I'll talk to you about at the end of the game. But yeah, super excited to be here, back and ready to go. And I will pass it over to Snake Guy.
It's me, famously Snake Guy. Hello, everyone. I'm Tryhard Punishlet on the internet. Punishlet everywhere else, and Vaughn if you're nasty. I'll be playing Kellyanne of the Serpent, also known as the Snake Guy. But yeah, I missed all your faces. I can't wait to unleash whatever hell Ivy has put in front of us.
Yes, Petra, what's up?
Sorry, does that mean that Quellion could technically be qualified as a hiss fetishist?
Ooh.
Leave.
I have to do some Googling, I guess.
No. No.
Hey, Siri.
I love it. That's it.
Oh, I hate it here.
That's
Anyways.
right.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I'm your GM. As you can tell, I have a cough. I'm not doing 100%, so forgive me for that. But we're going to jump right back into our recap because it has been 2 weeks and a lot of things happened because I left the party on a cliffhanger and I really said, yep, that's where we're going for 2 weeks. So, last this party left off, we picked up with Sid in the medic tent in the Warrens with a drow medic named Kate as they talked about the feelings that Sid was experiencing and the emotions that come with losing a friend, Draven, but a different version of that person. After taking some time to visit with Kate as well as rest, Sid went off in search of their party who had gathered to have breakfast. There was a palpable tension between Quellion and Backer, as well as a heavy avoidance of eye contact from Backer towards Sid, leading to a kind conversation between the two and not a blame game. The party agreed to venture forth from breakfast after a rousing round of, hey, if I die, here are my funeral rites from various party members, towards the Radiant Church. When greeted by the visage of said church, you were met with stone high walls and an open gate leading to a courtyard. All would have been fine if not for the various cages hanging from pillars attached to the church containing cadavers of humanoids dressed in the garb of hunters. Entering into the church, you were greeted by sunlight, something that you had been lacking so far in your Shadowfell stay. But the church was radiant and aglow with a sunlight that appeared to be streaming in from the high windows and the stained glass that adorns the sanctuary of the church. It was there that you met with Bishop Orlin, an abnormally tall human donning a golden mask that left his eyes and mouth uncovered, dressed in red robes. Orlin was very much in customer service mode the majority of the meeting with him, but he did read off a religious text when asked about the martyr, whose name you now know is Priscilla, Vicar Priscilla. During the extent of your visit with Orlin, Sid and Grimmer used this time to investigate another room with a previously locked door. Inside the room, they were greeted with the beautiful statue of Vicar Priscilla holding a basin in one hand and a painted sword in the other, with a script on the floor in front of her. Discovering that something was wrong with the way that the room was reflected, the pair looked to the bookshelf, discovering a book about the martyr and opening it towards the mirrored room, only to have the words reflected back that said, "Say my creed and enter." At this time, the rest of the party, having spoken long enough with the bishop after catching him telling half-truths, joined the others in the mirrored room. Grimmer was able to recall the creed as it was survive together or die together. Uttering the words, the mirrored wall dissipated to reveal a large dead tree covered in mushrooms that only grow on the bodies of the deceased, with a ladder to one side leading down into the earth. Descending downwards, the party was instantly greeted with the heavy scent of tar, nauseating as it hit the nostrils, and a heavy heat in the air, and greeted by the disturbing sight. Bodies, decomposing and decaying, tangled in the heavy roots of this tree, and on the other side of this underground cavern-like tunnel, a domed cage rested with the door opened. The domed cage contained a large stack of books, a medical journal, and several surgical tools that appeared to be untouched. Grimmer, flipping through the medical journal, saw an anatomically correct sketch of a man, but future pages housed a drawing difficult to discern, deciphering tentacles, voids, tendrils, the likes. The biggest surprise of all came from the last page, on which was a hastily drawn sketch of a man that resembled who you all have come to know as Rennick. And that's where we left off. Was this? We'll say, since Grimmer is currently unavailable for the day, we'll say that one of you is able to easily take the book and discern the same thing. You are still down in the midst of these cadavers and these trees and under the effects of this very hot room with the smell of tar. Go ahead.
Am I able to kind of put it together in my brain that with the heat, the smell of tar, and all of that, that we are underneath, or at least within proximity of the forge?
Oh, absolutely. You've looked at the map however many times now. You absolutely know that you're close. You're not directly under it, but you are in proximity too. Yeah.
Okay. So how far, like, laterally from the Radiant Church are we, do you think?
You're not incredibly far down. You haven't gotten that far down into these catacombs yet. So you're somewhere kind of in between the two of them, is what you're able to gauge.
And is there any sort of way forward, or is this just one cavern?
There's a way forward.
Neat.
I just think they're neat.
Well, I'm having a great time in this disgusting, smelly area with all of you.
Why the fuck?
Good.
Why the fuck does that look like Rennick?
That's actually that's a great question. What does that look like, Rennick?
Maybe Rennick is a very popular art model.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. Shit. Sid would like to look around for an exit that isn't the way we came in.
Absolutely. Looking through these trees and these vines and the rest of these corpses, you can see that there actually is a place in the walls of this broken stone. Looks like there was probably a building that was sunken, that you're kind of in the midst of these ruins. That stone wall does appear to have a hallway leading downwards.
Downwards. Not upwards.
Not upwards.
All right. So Sid's gonna point that direction and go, We going back up in the church, or we gonna push on forward? Because forward looks like down.
Yeah.
I don't know how many upper.
I think forward down would probably be our best option. Figure
Yes,
out-
we were asked to leave the church, so forward down seems like the move to go.
I mean, I don't tend to listen to holy men, but yeah, let's keep going.
Wait, I thought down.
Huh?
Oh, no, I was talking about. Wait, I might have missed something. I was saying we investigate further because something is not
Yeah.
smelling right. Yes.
Yeah, so we keep going forward, and that leads
Correct.
down. Yeah?
Going
Oh,
back the
yeah.
way we came would put us into the church, which we were asked to leave. So the only way we could go is this way.
Yeah, that follows the reason.
I mean, all right.
All right, I guess I'll take point, unless you want to do it there, Starshine. She is looking directly at HD Kid.
Oh, I understand that you have given me a nickname, and I like it. Starshine is wonderful, as I am the light that brings the stars to shine. Allow me to step in front and protect you and your well-endowed mortal body. Excuse me.
And so Sid is gonna like pause for a second, then look at Backer and Quellion and go, "How is it that HD is the first one to compliment my rack and neither are you?" Whatever, we're fine. And she's just gonna follow.
I've been respectful.
Uh huh.
Not my thing.
Oh.
Move forward.
Okay.
HD will walk in front. They have casted light on themselves. That's kind of like a regular thing. So unless otherwise, there will always be the light spell. coming
Okay.
from
Excellent. I love that for
that
you.
is glowing this dark hallway.
Yep. Love that for you. As you walk forward, you eventually come to a pathway. One of the pathways leads forward, one of the pathways leads to the left. So you can either continue going straight ahead or you can continue off to the side.
Well, it looks like we found ourselves at a fork in the road. Friend, what would you like to go? I am partial to straight, as it is the easiest way to continue forward.
How's the what's the temperature difference between the two directions?
That's a great question. Let me check this real quick. Forward, if you continue down straight, it's a little less warm. It's still hot down here. It's a little less warm than if you go to the left.
All right. You two are smarter than I am. Which way are we going?
Are there any sounds coming from any certain direction?
You can roll me perception if you'd like, or investigation.
Yes.
Can I see that you're listening hard? Professor Backer?
I mean, yeah, because he's doing the.
Oh wait, no, Dr. Backer. That's what you told me to call him. Oh, then I will go back and be like, you're doing a great job using your listening skills. And I will cast guidance.
Excellent.
Yeah, you know, thank you. It's nice to be appreciated.
It is. It's always a good idea to show your friends appreciation.
All right,
So,
Tom, what'd we get?
I rolled a 4 on the guidance,
Great.
which brings it to a plus 12,
Uh-huh.
and I rolled a 1,
Ooh.
Okay.
So close.
so 13. But
Ooh.
Okay. For
Shout out to that
13.
guidance, homie.
we're back, baby.
We're
back.
definitely
Which-
something.
What should we be? That wasn't even the time to do that. That wasn't earned.
I feel it.
I
Stolen
I mean-
valor.
Then again, yeah, never mind. That was going to be off. We're fine. We're good.
Well, lucky for you, I rolled lower. Yes, GD.
Hey!
Are there any signs of like wear or travel either which way? Like one route is used more commonly than the other?
In this particular part, no. Straight off, there's no. You're not even just generally looking. You passively don't see anything. None of this seems very well traveled. As if like this part of it is not something that a lot of people attempt to travel to.
Oi.
I can decide which way to go. If HD is going to use thaumaturgy on their voice, and will be like, "Hello," down one hallway. Is there anyone down here in which we should be expressing our welcome? Oh.
Maybe not announcing ourselves.
Hold on, I need to find this stat block. I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. So I was like, shit, I have time to pull this up. Nope, I don't. I don't have any time. Wow. Shit. That was...
I feel like I've done exactly what was needed.
Do we
You-
need roll 20 up?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Let's go.
This is all HD's
I
fault.
thought I had
Is
time.
it
I
HD's
didn't.
fault, or is it just like a really cool adventure with friends?
Or
It
is
can
it
still be
both?
your fault. Hold
My-
on.
My favorite
Oh,
thing
maybe
is the
you all. It's this
idea.
hallway. Ah, god damn it!
Who's this random person?
Which random
Me.
person?
Me.
What are you? Oh, it's because I have.
I've never seen this person before.
Stop that! I think I need to just. Did I not grab your new token?
Oh, you've seen him before.
You in
saw a
this. I was gonna say the split second before you beheaded him. I know I have your
I
new
saw a
tokens.
monster, then a head.
Uh-huh.
I ain't seen nothing.
I ain't
Oh, there
seen
it is.
nothing.
Who is
I know.
this? Not
God damn
I
it.
saw a monster
hold on.
and then a head.
do
Famous
have your
last
token.
words from Sid's last date. All right, let's go.
Hey, yo!
Ah!
God.
We're calling stream right here.
I was gonna say, honestly, at this point, I may as well. Like, I've got my clip from when I first put stream on. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Can I control them?
No, you're not allowed.
No,
Hold
that
on.
seems fair.
Hold
Oh, for those
on.
of you counting at home, I was already told no.
All right. Actually, shit, that is on the bingo card, so
Yeah,
I'd be
I
told that
know.
now. So you're right.
I
You're
know
right.
it.
Okay,
Mark the
great.
bingo card, everybody.
Okay.
First
So,
one to fill out a bingo. Sorry.
Petrus. Oh my god. Never again are you guys allowed to have 2 weeks off. It's never happening again. All right. HD, you yell down the hallway.
I do.
You have light up. However, the light that you see starting to come down the hallway, and this is not going to, we'll see how long this fight is. The light that you see come down the hallway is dissimilar to what you currently have, because while yours is bright and radiant, this is a sickly greenish heading very quickly in your direction. As you call out, 2 spectral like figures come down the hallway. You see them in the darkness first before they enter into any type of light, as in front of you are 2 skulls, 2 very green-like skulls. However, they are wispy and they have tendrils that look sharp dripping off of their bodies. Intangible almost. So if we'll go ahead and roll initiative, you can go ahead and we can get into this.
Hells yeah.
Oh, dang. I got the worst initiative I possibly could.
You can put it in the side chat for me. Thank you.
Nat 20!
Hell yeah! That's not at all what I got. Where's my notes?
Saffin.
You can put it in the side chat for me. Thank
I
you.
did not do a good job.
21.
I have apparently lost all of my stuff, and I love that for me. Wow. You guys don't need notes for this game. It's fine.
I've never needed notes.
Totally
for
fine.
anything in this life.
Sid coming in hot with a 21. Love that for you. 14.
Dang.
Ghosty 1, Ghosty 2. Ghosty 2. Backer. That is the lowest I think I've ever had you roll an initiative, Matt. I like in any of my games. Like
I know.
shit.
I was like, that's the lowest I could possibly have rolled. I don't think I can.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Starting off strong, Sid, you have first initiative. There are 2 of these spectral-looking creatures.
Rushing towards us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, Sid is gonna step in front of HD, assuming there's room to do so. And basically, she's gonna step forward. As she does so, draw her guitar, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Da, da.
I will describe what this looks like. So they have to pass a Constitution 14 test, skill throw, or
Yep.
they're going to take half damage.
All right. Let's see what their con is. Great. All right. You said 14?
Yeah.
14 on the die. And 12. So one of them fails.
Okay, cool. So the one that succeeds is only going to take 4 damage. The other one is going to take... Oh, wait. Sorry. I might have read that wrong. 1 second.
You're totally fine.
Okay,
Helps
so
if I also
the
look at their hit points.
the successful one doesn't move and takes half damage, which is 4 damage.
Okay.
The one that failed, not only does it take 8 damage, it is pushed 10 feet backwards.
Ooh. Okay.
This is, as a warning to everybody, very loud when Sid does this. She strums the guitar, and it's like the walls, because the walls are brick, right? Like stone. So it's like you can see the vibration of thunder shaking along them as it just rockets down the tunnel and slams one backwards while the other one is barely affected.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to move this one back 10 feet. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. I don't think they make any sounds. I don't think they do, as they they are affected, but as he's pushed back, it's this thing of you're watching this visage, this almost untangible. You know it's tangible, but they look untangible, and just the spectralness and the translucency that is through these skulls as they kind of shake it off and continue forward, just almost mindlessly. Perfect. All right, Quillion, your turn.
Well, I still have a bonus action.
Oh, I'm sorry, Patrick. Go ahead. What is your bonus action?
That's okay.
Just getting ahead of myself.
I am going to give Bardic that same strum is going to give Bardic inspiration to Quillion.
And what is it, a D10?
Oh,
1d6.
1d6. Alright, thank you.
Ooh. All right. Hey, Petra, anything else you'd like to do? Okay, Quillion, now it's your turn.
There we go. Hell yeah. Dark Harvest comes out. I'm going to take 2 shots at the one that's closest.
Okay.
27 to hit with the first one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cacked.
Can't.
Kicked. 19 to hit with the second.
That'll hit.
Cool.
These are just spooky little guys. There's not much to them.
They're just spooky.
They're just spooky little guys.
For 14 piercing damage.
Excellent. 14. 14. Not. Boop, boop. Excellent.
Then I'm going to John Wick slide around this corner.
All right. Perfect. John Wick slide around the corner. Probably a good idea. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, great. Because it's my turn. Right. Let's see here. These are just little guys. Do, 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 do. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. Fun. Okay. Who is closest? Let's find out. Of course it's Sid. Wow. All right. This one's gonna go right there. This one's gonna go right there. All right. First one, Sid. Will you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Well, that was really good until suddenly it wasn't. That is 14.
14? Okay, great. So it's not going to attach itself to you. It's still going to... What's your AC currently?
My AC currently, and I hated that choice of words, was 16. Is 16 currently.
It's 16 currently. Great. Okay. All right. So it doesn't attach itself fully to you. However, if you'll go ahead and take 7 points of necrotic damage for me, that would be great.
Ooh, okay. What does this feel and look like?
Ooh, I'm so glad you asked. So those tendrils that are hanging down of where the bottom jawbone would be for these parasitic ghosts, those long crooked tendrils that seem like they would be made of bone are actually what is reaching out, trying to latch on and wrap around your limbs. It is attempting to grab on. It feels cold. It feels like it's attempting to take something from you. That is what it feels like. Just a coldness. But as you're able to shake it off, that coldness fades slowly. Matt, will you make me a strength saving throw for HD too?
No.
Yes, please.
Dang, I'm not rolling well. That's a 7.
Oh, okay. And what's your AC currently?
16.
Great. So the other one is going to do something similar to you. Ooh. Okay. Where this other parasitic-looking ghost, the skull, is missing its jawbone. These bone-like tendrils reach around and grab the wrist that is holding this light source, and they trail and snake up your arm as it is firmly latched onto you. You're going to take 10 points of necrotic damage as that coldness comes across, chills you down to your spine.
Yeah.
It is firmly attached. I'm not going to tell you what it does yet because it doesn't matter yet.
Was that an attack by chance?
It was an attack.
Oh, wait, it was an attack.
Mm-hmm.
What did they roll? Well, I guess I should say, if I would have been able to like use shield or something, that would have stopped the attack?
It would have been a 25.
Okay, then never mind.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Moving on to the next person in our lineup then. Becker.
Well,
Screaming is not an option.
I mean, it's a free action.
It's a free action, but it's not going to do anything.
Screaming is a free action.
And they're spooky guys.
They're spooky
ghosties?
guys. They're little ghosties. You think?
Well,
Vanessa.
I missed something. Oh well. What? Oh, I'm an idiot.
No, you're
Oh,
Dr. Backer.
ah,
Wrong character.
well, add that too. Well, I'm just gonna go for what I did last time, and I'm gonna do a call lightning. Way down. I'm gonna center it way down here, and because I can hit any of them from this distance, because long range, and I'm gonna hit the one on Sid. So
Okay.
I need a Dex saving throw from it.
A Dex saving throw. Great. Dex. It's gonna be a 15.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a DC 18. That's that is 18 points of lightning damage to it. And then I'm gonna move right over here next to Grimmer,
Okay.
and then that'll be it for me.
All right. Absolutely. All right. HD, it is your turn. You still have a parasitic geist on your arm. What do you want to do?
And they look like
Guess.
ghosty people.
Yeah, they look like ghosty people.
Okay. I think HD is gonna try to turn undead.
Okay.
I don't know if they are undead.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so he's going to they're gonna kind of they see the thing on their arm. They're like, this is unbecoming, and we'll say, "Be gone, dark spirits, as the light has come." And then they have to make a wisdom save.
8.
Gone.
They fail. They have to. They're turned for 1 minute.
Yep.
They must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as possible, and it cannot willingly enter a space within 30 feet of me, and it can't take reactions.
Yep. They're
So-
undead. They count. So yes.
Yeah. Leave.
Leave.
Leave
Just
me
get.
alone.
Leave.
Just go. Cool.
Just
All right. I love that for them.
So yeah. So they don't leave right now because they have
Yep.
to use their turn to do that.
Correct.
That was an action, and then as a bonus action, I am just. You're going to see the light where like the bone tentacles hit are gonna come in, and I'm gonna heal myself using 2 of my healing lights.
Ooh. Okay.
So I heal myself 9.
You heal yourself 9. Okay. Great.
Yep. And then bonus action. Yep, action, and then that is everything I can do right now.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Top of the round, Sid. What would you like to do?
Well, the time for music has passed. Sid
After I love
is
you.
Sid is going to draw Super Beast, and I am going to attack the fuck out of this thing. Yep. So, boom. First roll is an 18. Does that hit?
That will hit. Yes.
Okay. Second one is a 19, and I'm assuming that hits as well.
Absolutely does.
Okay. First one does. Okay. First one takes. First hit is 10 damage.
Okay.
Second hit is 15 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm imagining that Sid basically like drops the guitar so much as like reaches, and as she grabs her axe, it's like her guitar and the axe just like switch places, and as she comes up on the on like the upstroke, she slashes through it and then down.
Perfect. One of them screeches. It is an unearthly, unnerving type of screech. You can see a split in the skull of where it's starting to crack, but it's so ethereal that it's just the same necrotic looking green but darker in color as it's splitting the skull between the eyes. You've almost got them, so there's that.
Well, I'm not done.
I know you're
'cause
not.
so technically I could attack again, or I could use Winning Smile. Well, actually I could do both. Okay, so I'm going to attack again.
Okay, attack again.
Do dirty 20 and a 9, so I'm assuming the 9 doesn't hit. Fantastic. And so that's going to be another 10 damage.
Woo.
And then if it's not dead yet, I will use Sid's Winning Smile as the final bonus action.
One of them is down for. The other one is not.
Cool. Well, I can use my feature then,
Okay.
where I can immediately, after killing it, what's it called again? It is called, looking up ability here.
You're totally fine. While you do that, I will describe how the other one is absolutely shattered. It is these ethereal pieces that seem to fall apart and dissipate. Only then do you realize that they do not fully dissipate. The necrotic energy simply fades away from what was actually a human being's skull that is now shattered on the floor.
Shit. Okay. So I will use the ability Rampage, where when I reduce an enemy to 0 hit points with a melee attack, I may use a bonus action to move up to half my speed and make a bite attack. So Sid is going to immediately move next to the one that is at
Still
HD.
living.
Yep. And she is going to take a big old bite out of it. Pull a McGruff. Let's go.
You ever just
Yeah,
bite
take
the
a
spooky
bite out
skull?
of grime.
So this is going to be...
The dog got to get their bone.
This is a 25 to hit. I'm assuming it does.
Yeah, that hits. Wild. Yes, it hits.
Okay, fantastic. And then we are going to deal 9 damage with just her teeth. So imagine she kills the first one and then, like, blinks over, just, like, steps over, grabs a thing and just bites into the skull before spitting it out.
There we go. Now you're correct. You bite into the skull. You're holding it in place. It is essentially grappled there as these bone tendrils that it has are flailing wildly, trying to push against your face and ungrapple themselves, but they're effectively stuck there. It's barely hanging on, but it isn't a panic, if that is what you can describe this as. So, anything else you'd like to do?
No, that is my turn.
Great, Quellion.
Oh, all right then. Kellion's gonna take a little step back here, and he's gonna take 2 shots at him.
Great, it's held in place. You can have them with advantage.
I'll take it.
Please don't miss.
I was gonna say, you ever heard
Please
of William
don't get
Tell?
a 1.
Oh, there we go. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
First one. $18 for the second one.
That'll also hit.
Let's go.
Kill it.
15
Kill it.
points of piercing total.
Yeah, it's
Kill
dead.
it.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, it's the
dead.
thing of when the bolts hit it, one firmly cracks this skull, and then the second one cracks and shatters it in Sid's mouth, where that ethereal necroticness vanishes, but it's just shards of skull.
Oh, you got bone in your mouth.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, I was so close. I was typing in the chat. Oh, I'm upset.
See, I literally almost made the
Oh,
joke when
no.
Quellion was like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot the skull in Sid's mouth." I was like, "That's not how she likes to catch shots in her mouth." All right, let's go.
I had a Sid getting head joke because like eating a skull. I had a lot, and I was typing it. I'm a little upset.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you.
I was just gonna say, drop it. Drop it.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. No.
Boy.
Again, you're never getting 2 weeks off again. This is not ever happening.
Hey, I'm happy to
Okay.
hear that. I missed you guys.
Oh my god. All right. Cool.
Sid spits it out and just like pulling some bone out and just. What does it taste
Wow.
like, Ivy? How
Ooh, yes.
long dead
Ooh.
was this?
Ooh.
That's actually a good. That's a good thing to know.
Okay.
That's
All right.
great question.
So you have no idea about the one on the ground, but you do know that the one in your mouth. That's a great question.
What do you know about the one in your mouth? That's a good question that we all should be asking ourselves.
I was about to say, can I assist since I
It's
know
good
a lot
thing
about
to know.
bones?
It's a good thing to know.
I don't know
before
how
you-
often do you put them in your mouth, Backer?
I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I just. Is that?
Answer the question, Backer.
Quickly.
Listen. Enough to know what they taste like.
All right, that's a fair answer.
Listen, a wide, flat tongue and sharp teeth are valuable to have.
I love you guys very much. All right. Anyways,
I love it here.
I think, Sid, that you would be able to quickly discern. It's been like this for a while. It's a pretty, like, okay, there's not a brain. There is not any type of fatty material. It is strictly just a skull. Like, it is just bone. There's no other skin. There's not any flesh to it. It is just this. It has been fully decayed, however long it has been sitting here. So a while.
Okay, so Sid, pulling the bone out between her teeth, goes, "Yeah. This was prepared."
Interesting. Prepared how? Seems like there's quite a bit of negative energy in this place that we should do something about.
Yeah, quite literally. Typically, bone. Backer, you can back me up on this. Typically, bone has a little bit of residual on this, but this ain't got nothing.
Well then, I think we found which
It's bad.
direction we shall be going.
Yeah, here.
Yep. No.
Yeah. Listen, when you're a gnoll, you kind of learn how to identify a carrion pretty well. So just it's one of those
How long
things.
have you been a gnoll?
All my life.
Wonderful. That is a very interesting thing for you to share with the rest of us here.
You asked that like you do you know a different version of Sid that don't have that ain't a gnoll? Like what you probably do. Never mind. Let's just keep fucking going.
Okay.
Or what?
Huzzah!
HD, how long have you been the way you are?
Oh, since the very first bright morning that existed in the halls of the gods.
Which ones?
Ooh, the main ones. The real ones.
Which ones?
Yes, the main one. The real ones.
All right. I think we're gonna go on a loop here. Let's go the way of the spooky, scary skeletons, I guess.
Aye.
I mean, as long as they don't send shivers down my spine, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I got terrible news for you.
I got terrible.
I missed you guys.
Oh, wow.
Ivy
Yo.
is regretting.
Roll for
Every
shivers was not a stat I was expecting to hear there. Like, but here we are.
Oh, I rolled a 5, so.
Well, I hate to tell you this.
I literally rolled a skull, so.
Well, I hate to tell you both this. All right. Cool. We're headed down where the spooky little guys came from. I love that for us. All right.
Ooh, real quick, before we continue, it came to my understanding that this might be a perilous journey. Sid and it's Quellion. Can I see you for a moment?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, forgot about that. Now,
I didn't.
I would like you to. They take their hands and they hold them out. Please take each other's hands for a moment, as well as mine.
Okay, but if this is turning into an ad hoc marriage, I don't do those.
Oh, no. I would not ask to marry you without premarital counseling first.
I mean, that's wise.
All right. Now, you see like a golden light come out of their chest. It starts beaming, and there's like two like little other lights that look like they're going to like in each directions. Now, I would need you both to share a secret with each other that you have not told anyone. I will start. I do not like spiders.
You first, Quellion.
I too don't like spiders.
Is that a true statement? For it's Quellion.
Yeah.
A beam of light shoots from me and attaches it to your chest.
Ah!
Last long-term relationship I was in, I was the problem.
Ooh. Is that also true?
Yes.
Their beam of light shoots from the other side, creating a triangle, and it becomes emboldening bond.
Ooh.
Creating a magical bond between three willing participants for the next 10 minutes, or until I use this feature again. While bonded, if you're within 30 feet of one another, you get an extra d4 to attack roll, ability check, or saving throw you made.
Damn. If you're doing that favor for us too, Backer, come here for a sec.
Yes, ma'am.
And Sid's going to gonna look at Backer and like go, can I have your hand for a moment?
Sure.
And basically take the hand with the ring on it, and they're going to rub their thumb along it and go, one day you're going to get back to them. You will see. It ain't a possibility. It ain't a dream. It's something that's going to happen. And that's a promise with you and the universe. That's a promise that I'm making to you right now. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be gift of alacrity.
Ooh, so you get some extra bits.
Yeah, so that is going to be 1d8 plus 1d8 to your initiative rolls.
Yo!
Yeah, we love
Becker
it.
just takes a hand, just an eventuality. Thank you, Sid.
Yeah.
It just gives your leg just a little hug.
Oh no, she'll kneel down to like actually get a hug.
Wonderful.
And what's your hit points like?
My hit points, I'm at 59 out of 66.
Oh no.
I'll give you a little healing word.
We are setting ourselves up for success. I appreciate this.
Setting yourselves up for something.
So yeah, take 8 hit points.
8? Oh, I'm back to full. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is hard to, I can understand why you would be so quiet and ornery. I can feel your eye. It is not as fun as I thought it would be. HD says to Esquelion, as during this moment we all sort of feel each other's bodies. While we're emboldened.
no.
I will also say, what's wrong with spiders? Certain spiders are actually quite fascinating.
Oh, yes? What are spiders like where you come from?
Yeah. I mean, like spiders. But I mean, have you ever seen a little peacock spider?
No, I have
little
not.
tiny things. They're super fucking cute.
Spiders are not tiny. Spiders are hundreds of feet tall. That is silly.
No, it's about. I am 2'10". It is about the size of my pinky.
Really? Are
Yeah.
spiders that small in this reality?
It's one of the most adorable little things you've ever seen.
Huh.
Too
Interesting.
many legs.
So HD, you feel just the whisper of it. It's barely there, but you feel a hunger centered in the deepest part of your chest. Quellion, you hear a voice between your eyes, between your ears, something sighing as though settling in.
I feel like I need sustenance.
Hope I don't like that.
Yeah.
We should probably get some food on our way out of this area. Let
Yeah,
us
could always
continue,
eat.
friends.
Yeah. Let's go.
And if we're all going around with feeling how each other are feeling, yeah, each of you feel incredibly ill and sluggish and feel weight in every single joint of your body.
Like
I mean,
this at all.
I did say Sid was old, so
Yeah.
just like,
I will also say you all also feel nothing from Backer.
I was gonna say, and nothing. Becker's doing
And
so
nothing.
great.
Becker's doing great. Becker's
Becker's
a
so
lot
great, I know.
Back
Love
is
that for
living
Becker.
Mortal
Becker's
bodies are so
living.
fragile.
Becker's living the best life thinking about little peacock spiders. I am making it canon for HD that peacock spiders for you are basically the same thing that Backer described, but it's that thing where they are massive. Like, they're just absolutely massive. So these itty bitty little peacock spiders that normally sit on the ends of people's thumbs. No. These are massive things that are terrifying, that when they would do the little arm wave, it creates, like, wind. It's great.
In the real world, where HD is from, the actual reality, spiders, they're hundreds of feet tall, and they continually shout bigoted epitaphs all day.
I'll say me as the
Which
person.
is why
that's
nobody likes
absolutely
them.
terrifying.
Nobody likes spiders.
That also either begs the question of either HD speaks this language of spiders or they speak common.
They speak whatever will offend you the most. Spiders are the worst. Where he comes from.
Excellent. Cool. I can't wait to have to DM that world. Great. Cool. Love this for me.
Aren't you just?
Those are the ones that are going to get clipped, where it's like, did you guys see what Ivy said? Like, this is the
Ivy
setup for
canceled
how
today.
CB cancels me on Twitter. This is it.
Long con.
All right.
People.
Cool. All right. Anyways, are we going down this hallway then?
Yeah.
To the left. Cool.
Always
All right. As you continue down the hallway, you will again come to a room to the left where you can continue straight.
I'm
Kind of up to you.
listening in, if I can.
Yeah, at the just kind of as a general thing, you don't currently hear. Yeah, you don't currently hear anything.
Figure we take the left side hallway. That's where the skeletons came from, at least. Must be something down there.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Then.
okay.
You guys want me to move up ahead, or?
No. I can do it. And Sid's gonna start walking down there.
All
go
right.
there.
The left side
I will
hallway.
come with. We will all go together.
All right, left side hallway. If you go into there, down the steps into a room. It's a room. It's a stone room with another little wall on the side. What's your passive perception, Sid?
That's an excellent question. It is 12.
12. Okay. With your 12, let's see. Yeah, okay. So yeah, with your 12, you look into this room, you gaze into the stone room. One of the sides of the walls on the far wall looks newer than the rest, as if there's been new stone that was moved here. It doesn't look as stable, it looks like rock more than actual stone.
Interesting. All right. This is going to be a terrible choice, but my character is not smart. So Sid is going to step forward into the room.
Cool. Okay, you step forward into the room. Floor is cracked, same as the rest of this place, old. But yeah, that seems to be the most major of things in this room.
Okay, Sid's going to move over to that wall then. I want to take a closer look. Can I do investigation?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. So Sid's going to walk over there and just kind of like, it's clear where her eyes are focused.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. That is a 19.
Oh, hell yes. Okay. With a 19, you put kind of a hand to it, looking at it. It was definitely blocked up in a hurry. This doesn't seem like it was very stably done or created. It is quite a bit newer than the rest of the walls. That's kind of the general thing. You're not seeing any binding agent. This has very hastily been stacked and left, like not expecting somebody to go and mess with it.
Okay, so do you want me to do a strength check to take down the stone?
You just want to push on it? See if it falls in? Or are you going to take the time to like unstack it?
I'm thinking actually that Sid is going to try and use larger hands, large arms, and try and like pull it inwards so it doesn't fall forwards and possibly block our way.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go ahead and make a strength check then.
Thank you very much. Actually, I should ask. Sorry, can I do athletics for this?
Yeah, you can do athletics
Okay,
since you're trying to
that'd be
actively
better.
pull.
Okay, so that is a 24 then.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. As you kind of start looking for a potential grip on where you can pull stones out to have it tumble outwards, the sound of stone falling, it's almost like Jenga blocks as it very quickly and rapidly starts descending outwards into this room that you're finding yourself standing in. It is a narrow passageway that lies beyond this. You can get through. You are going to have to kind of shrug and pull your shoulders in and duck and crouch down. Whatever this is, people were trying to keep this very separate from everything else, you could say.
Hey, everybody. Sid's going to point everyone's attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Shall we take a look?
Yeah, I think... Backer, you want to take point on this one? Seems more built for you than us. And I don't want to risk caving something in front of us.
Yeah, sure. As we're moving through, can I like look at the placement of the rock and like the geological standpointing of this, and like see if I can discern how and how long the rocks were all put up?
It's a great question. You can roll me investigation. You can try. It's going to be a high DC, but you can try.
I am rolling like ass today. 5.
Unfortunately, Backer, those are some really nice rocks.
Is there,
Really good for stacking. Just, wow. Really nice rocks.
I will say I do have my archaeologist feature. When you enter a ruin or dungeon, you can correctly ascertain its original purpose and determine its builders.
Its purpose was absolutely to block off whatever is beyond into the next room. That's what you got. Love that for you.
Yep. Love that for me.
Yep. Much science.
know-
Very, very, archaeological.
Yep. So yeah, Backer actually like approaches it and just, like scratches the rocks a little bit and just like. So these were definitely rocks
Uh-huh.
meant to block a path.
Brilliant
Oh,
observation,
to
Dr.
be-
Baxter.
That path?
it ain't your day, is it?
I my head was elsewhere.
Uh-huh. All right, you
Oh.
wanna
It
you
did
wanna go?
not seem to move, but I understand that that was probably a euphemism.
Yeah. Let's move ahead. Becca's just gonna look down and move forward.
Okay.
Sid is gonna go in last because I'm assuming Sid is the tallest out of all of us.
Yeah. There you are. Okay, great. Becker, you are entering into the room first. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I absolutely can.
Cool. He couldn't. The answer was he
Get
couldn't.
new dice. Get new dice.
Throwing them all.
Just
away.
eat the whole thing. Just-
6.
Oh, cool. Ouch. All right. Cool. All right, Becker. You, as you enter into this space, it's not a large room. However, the first things that you notice, there is a drain in the middle of the floor. It's covered with a dark red liquid, dried. Looks old. There are medical tools on one side of the room. And in the corner, there's a stack of bone. But that's not why I had you roll the Constitution saving throw. The reason is because this room smells only of iron and tar mixed together, and it is putrid. And you absolutely lose your guts as you start vomiting.
Yep. I think Backer's just walking in. It's like, well, it looks like there's.
You all right there?
No.
Okay.
And he's
Okay.
like, just walks backwards and just.
Okay.
Oh, my
okay.
goodness.
Gotta let it
Dr.
out.
Backer.
What was in that room?
That's.
Okay, you know, I'll just go. I'll go look. Sid's gonna push in.
Same thing. Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Yeah.
HD is going to take care of Dr. Backer.
15.
15.
pretty
Yeah, you're doing a little better. It still hits your nostrils. It's an overwhelming sense of iron and blood and decay. And this heavy tar smell that just seems to emanate from everywhere, no matter where you go in these catacombs. Large
Is there
stack of
no-
bone in the corner, but
Is
Yeah.
there no other entrance to this room? Like, is
right
it
off the
disconnected?
bat, you don't see one. You would need to roll another investigation check for me if you're looking.
I will do that.
Okay. Ginny, is Quillian also going into this room?
Oh, yeah. Falling
Constitution
right
saving throw,
behind.
please. Thank you.
Oh no. Does anybody have inspiration currently? Can I ask that question?
Currently, Tom
Jade-
has advantage.
Okay.
And
Never
then
mind, never mind.
Quillian has inspiration.
Are you needing a little extra boost because you are still within 30 feet, so you still get a D4?
Oh right.
And then do you need another D4? Because I have guidance that I can give you, but you'd have to let me know.
It would be worthless.
Also, now you
so
have
the-
inspiration, courtesy of Hans.
Hey!
Cool. Well, now I'm gonna spend it.
Hans.
All right.
You know what? There. Have another.
Hey, so that was
There's
worse.
inspiration in it.
I was gonna be
Okay,
a
I
little
gave-
shitty. And I was going to ask Tanner to give disadvantage because Tanner has enough points for disadvantage. But I was like, I won't be that mean of a DM.
That's a critical failure.
Oh, cool.
Oh no!
All right, Sid. Yeah.
Damn.
You wander into this room after seeing Backer trying to hold it together. And I think for you, it is just the overwhelming sense of that blood. It may be dried, it may be old, but that sense of iron is still stuck. It is layers upon layers of whatever happened in this room. It is not just a one-time thing. This is history that you are smelling, and it is overwhelming and too much. And you had a large breakfast. A lot of bread.
Join me.
Are you telling me I puke?
Absolutely.
Up, Chuck gang.
So Sid is gonna turn, see Quellion walking in, and just literally turns, sees Quellion walking in, is just walk to a corner and just.
Oh.
Jenny, what did you get for your con?
16.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
It's not.
Backer and Sid in the corner, just up chucking while HG's going, there.
Sid, what were you looking for?
An exit that wasn't the way we came in. Something that because I was thinking, is this a secret room or is it just walled up?
Take your time.
Yep.
I would like to see if there's another exit out of here. Can I use perception?
Yeah, go for it.
It's almost like I have hella perception and advantage all.
Weird.
Backer reaches up to high five Sid as they up chuck together.
No, I'm just thinking about the sheer biological or physiological hilarity of halfling vomiting, which is going to be the small amount, and then a knoll. Just we need to get out of this room really quickly because otherwise it's about to be up to our ankles. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Alright.
Good thing there's a drain on the floor.
There is.
That's what it's
God,
for.
that's
what it's for. Alright, Chidi, what did you roll, dear?
Dirty 20.
Excellent. On the opposite side of the room, where this event is currently happening, there is another stacked up makeshift stone wall.
I'm gonna go over and lean my shoulder into it.
You lean your shoulder into it, and you're able to make me a strength check, and we'll see how effective this is for you.
Let's see. I'm gonna use that bardic real quick.
Oh.
He's not strong, he's fast.
He's gotta go fast.
Can't go fast.
Alright. Ooh, it's still not great. 10.
Okay. It's gonna take you a second. Just kind of shove against it, your shoulder, leaning far into these stones, and you can feel it shift slightly under your weight. It's gonna just take you a second.
You know, I feel like we have some time here. Once
Yeah,
everybody
you
gets
know.
their bearings, it's water.
All right, you two eventually starts fit. Yes, HD.
I want to do something with our sick people, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, you can go for it. Go for it.
All right. So after they're done throwing up. First of all, you see all the vomit sort of start to filter up with light as I use prestidigitation to clean this entire area, so it's not gross anymore.
Bless you, good sir.
And then I will go over to both of you, even though you're vastly different heights, and I'm going to take your mouths and open them, and then prestidigitation your breath so it feels better. There you go, friends. It's never great to have vomit breath.
Minty.
It should taste like your last thing that you ate that you liked.
This is the weirdest way I've ever seen prestidigitation be used.
Right?
Well, if that's
Cast
the
mint.
case, that explains why it tastes like that. All right, thank you.
I saw the gears turn.
Yep.
Anybody who remembers a couple sessions ago will remember.
We were given mints, yeah.
Sure. Mint.
Yeah, that's where you're...
No. HD's exact words were, "It will
Yep,
taste
you heard
like
exactly what I
the
said.
last favorite thing you ate."
Yep.
It is not mint, my friend.
It is not mint. In case it wasn't obvious, it's not mint. Anyways. Cleon, after a couple of moments, you're able to get those bricks and those stones as they kind of tumble down, leading into another
God damn it,
room.
Corey. The chat is unhinged.
I mean,
Sass.
My phone.
that's your
died, so I
guys'
can't
other
see it.
players. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
That is unhinged.
No, the last favorite thing for Sid was bone.
It was not.
it just gets worse. Anyways, all right, moving right along before Twitch bans us. Jesus Christ. I like this game, guys. All right, yeah. Quellion, after a moment, those rocks are able to shatter and disperse as they lead into another room.
We've got airflow through this room. I just want to take a quick look around and see if there are, like, you said there are like implements and stuff in here. I just wanted to take a little bit of a deeper dive around.
Yeah. Okay.
See if there's anything worth seeing.
You can see that the medical tools are heavily used, whether by rust or by just the blood that is caked on them. There's nothing even straight off. Like, you've been around enough bodies and enough skeletons. There's nothing necessarily missing from these people that sparks like that's a problem. Like, it's not like a particular bone was taken or missing. It just seems like there is indication of heavy torture. That is there is marks on the bone. There is splinters in them. There is bashes and pieces of missing in the skulls. Just that is the general vibe that you're getting.
Let's get the hell out of here. Move through to...
If you move into the next room, the only things in this room is basically a stone bed, which you can kind of assume was probably where these tools were taken to be used. Like, the bodies were moved into this room with a drain, but that is it. There's same level of blood caked onto it, but the smell is not nearly as bad.
Is there another wall here?
Quellion already knocked down the wall, but so no, the actual rest of this room goes down into a stairway out back into the hall.
All right, came back around. Guess we should continue on then.
I'm gonna go the long way so I don't have to vomit.
Yeah, it probably makes sense.
Probably a smart
Yep.
decision.
Yep, cool. Cool. You go the long way so you don't have to vomit. I love that for you. All right, back out into the hall then. Yeah, it is straight one way down. There's only straight.
Can I do a thing, DM? Can I use my wand and bust out a charge of detect magic for the next 10 minutes?
Yes, absolutely you can.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just in case anything pops up, just to be
Yeah.
safe.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. Are we head straight down into the other room? Because that's all there is, unless you go back the other way. Cool. All right. Let me unlock it.
moving forward, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you keep moving
Are there-
forward.
Questions? For
Yes.
The GM as we're walking.
Uh-huh.
These hallways, are they
Yeah.
lit by anything other than the
No.
radiant glow that is HD?
No.
And there are no places in which to hold things that are lit, like torches.
You
that
could
just aren't
you could
lit?
put torches. Yeah, there are sconces on the walls,
So
but
there's
there's
spots.
nothing lit.
Okay, but there's nothing lit. Okay, it's something to think about when you think
No,
about
you're
who's
totally
making
good.
this area. Okay.
Yeah, you're totally good.
And there's no torches in them. They're just spots for torches too.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
God for HD.
What's this thing in the center of the room? Ivy?
Yeah, this thing in the center of the room, it is
I refuse to acknowledge it.
Yeah. So this thing in the center of the room, as you wander into this room, it's a fountain. It is a fountain that is in the middle of the room. However, it is not filled with water. Instead, it is filled with tar. It's gushing tar. It is not functioning as it should. The tar is getting stuck in the mechanisms for this fountain, but it is tar.
Hey, HD.
Yes.
Can you do that trick you did in the room and clean that up?
I'll look at the fountain and be like, well, that's actually a really good question. I can try. I'll try to prestidigitation it to clean the fountain, but that would require. See, now this is where the wording is interesting, because instantaneously clean or soil an object would be more about whether or not this is how it's supposed to be. If it's supposed to be this way, then I can't clean it by removing the stuff, but if it's not, then maybe I could. I don't really know. So, I'm gonna try. Magic.
Magic. You try.
Magic.
For a moment, it seems like it's liquidy. It goes kind of like almost like water, translucent, but then goes back to being tar. Its base
Can
form
I-
is this for the most part. Yes, Sid.
Can Sid's gonna kind of walk around the thing and try and see, because it's running with tar, gross.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
perhaps that is the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Sid is looking for a flaw in the mechanism. Not like she's not a genius, but just if something has failed.
Ooh. Ooh, great question. Yeah, you can roll me investigation. Yeah, roll me investigation as you look for a mechanism.
Let's
I would like to pat Sid on the back and be like, I believe in you. And give you some guidance.
Okay.
Can I assist in helping and looking for the same thing on the other side? Like doubling up on this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, and you get 2d4s because we're still connected.
Okay. Advantage. Okay, that's better. And 2d4s?
One from guidance and one from our emboldening bond.
Okay, so that in total is a dirty 20.
Excellent. Excellent. As you are looking for a mechanism, you do eventually find one. It's more of like a water pump is the mechanism that you're finding. It doesn't seem broken.
Oh. So we find the water pump. Cool.
Yeah.
So that means it has an actual pump?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I work it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
I mean, I know I
absolutely.
can work it, but can I work it? Athletics check?
Yes, athletics check, please.
Okay. Okay, so that is going to be a 23. As Sid just literally just steps up. All right. And just goes to work.
Yeah. And you start pumping more tar into the fountain. It is tar. It is only tar as it starts rising slightly into this basin at the bottom of this fountain. That's it. It is strictly tar.
Do you?
Because you're realizing it's hot. Like, this is like scalding tar the more that you pump into this fountain. This is not as if it were just in its liquid form. No, this is still ongoing, liquid hot, magma-like tar. Yes, JD.
Is tar in this state, like, is this like crude, like the source of crude oil? Is like this where the tar is coming from, or some sort of thing built around an open tar pit?
You feel like it's probably attached to something. This is not the main source.
Gotcha. Or like a place to get it or harvest
Yeah.
it, maybe?
Just based off this, you don't really know what it's supposed to be doing because it's just pumping tar. But you can't imagine that while you're looking at the structure of this fountain, that the initial thought was, let's have a fountain of tar.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting
Wild.
decor
Why
chase.
wouldn't you? What's wrong?
I mean, everybody's got their thing.
I do have a question, and this is
Yeah.
a question that maybe somebody else other than Sid could figure out. But or no, actually, Sid would be able to figure this out because she's pumping it. For anybody at home that's ever worked a water pump before, if there's actually like a surging vein or a well you're pulling from, you can actually feel where you're pulling from with the amount you kind of have to struggle when you're pushing.
Yeah.
Is this tar trying to leave the earth, or am I forcing it out?
You're forcing it out.
Cool, that's terrible. I hate it.
Such a good
So-
question.
Sid's gonna stop. Yeah, fuck that.
Well, this is an interesting area.
Anybody got something to take a sample of that with them?
I'll grab one of my vials and dip it in.
You can show it to your friend. See if he can maybe answer us a straight fucking question.
We've got a few questions now, don't we?
What could you possibly ask? Wild. Okay.
Oh, shall we continue along?
Yeah.
Is
Are you
there
going
something to the south?
straight? So, there are two ways here. There is this room that leads downwards, or there is straight across. It is up to you kind of where you want to go, what you want to look at.
I say we try to get the skulls to come back. Then we'll see which way they came from.
Such a good idea. Wow. Wow. Excellent. I love that plan. This is a good plan. I see nothing wrong with that.
Maybe we don't.
Okay.
Honestly,
Maybe we just don't.
I still
I
say,
keep forgetting that you are mortal and fragile.
as you guys look into this room, you can see straight back in this room for the most part, even with dim lighting. It's an altar set up in this room. There's no exit or other doorway, but it is an altar.
To whom?
Roll me a religion check. It's a great question.
This is a great.
I know one religion really well.
I know a singular religion.
I know one of them.
I got history. Can I vie for history? Or are we gonna keep it straight up?
Yeah, you can. No, you can do history. I'll let you do history. Go for it.
Get D4.
I got a D4.
Just remember, all three of us do.
Oh, yeah.
First up.
So 3. On D4. That's it. 21.
21. Anybody else wanting to try, or is that overkill?
I'll do a
Okay,
religion
cool.
check.
Cool.
Religion's fine.
Cool. Do me religion or history. Which one?
D4.
Mother of fuck.
14.
12.
Okay. All right. Well, apparently, Quellion's the most religious of you all, which is really hysterical. All right. All right. Quellion, you don't know for particular which god this is dedicated to, but you do recognize the signs of a great old one, in which a lot of the offerings are would make sense for that. A lot of them are literature of either space or the stars, or there are just blackened flowers. Any iconography that you're finding is very dark and void and tendril-like, but you're not getting a particular deity's name. Yeah, go ahead.
Does it kind of match with the iconography
Yes.
we saw in the journal that had Rennick in it?
Absolutely, it does.
Okay, cool. Just covering my bases. I'm just making
you're
sure
good.
we connect the 2 dots on the board.
Yeah, the dots are connected.
Perfect. I think just kind of lost in like the majesty of it, Kellyanne's just gonna start walking in almost absentmindedly.
Fun. Okay, you walk in.
Way up to the altar. I'm not gonna touch anything. But
Okay. Walk up to the altar. It's a very large mural on the back of this altar that is just dark tendrils. There's not a specific shape it's going for, but very much just that dark essence. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Seems like it's been a while since any of these candles on it have been burned.
Oh, there are
is there anything
candles?
on the altar? On the altar?
Are you? Yes, HD. There are candles on it.
I'm gonna light them. That seems like what you should do with candles.
Cool. You light the candles on the altar.
Yep,
Okay.
all of them. Prestidigitation.
Bup, 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 bup. All the candles on this altar start glowing, creating this very dark and horrific kind of shadow that's cast from this mural of these dark tendril-like voids. Nothing immediate happens that you know of. Nothing in this room happens.
I'm gonna change their color to bright gold and make them super bright.
Uh-huh. Noted.
I think we should get the fuck out of this room.
It's finally starting to seem nice in here.
The fuck are you talking about?
Look, it is much brighter.
Whether done in evil or dark, or whether done in light or dark, evil's still evil. And Sid gestures with her head towards the tendrils coming down. That don't look benevolent to me.
I guess I don't really think about it like that. There's so many different beings out there. I don't necessarily think evil all the time.
Really? Not in the place where we found a blood-splattered room filled with gore that was walled up, a altar covered in pumping tar, and now this? You don't assume evil?
No.
I mean, you know what they said, what happens when you assume.
No. What do they say?
What do they say?
Yeah, what do they say?
You make an ass out of you and me.
Why would they say this?
Yeah, fuck
While
this.
Backer explains this,
I really thought that you, Tom, were just gonna be like, you make an assumption. Like, I was so ready for you to lean hard into it. All right. Anyways, yes, Ginny.
I'm just gonna kind of gently graze my fingertips across the altar just to see if it does anything. Just
Why are you the way that you are?
hey, listen,
why are
I
you
could have
like
just
this?
done what I'm gonna do and not tested it first.
Here's the
So
thing.
How is that?
Here's the
How
thing.
is a grazing touch any different than a full touch when it comes to the attention of a god?
No.
Well,
You know,
the
I mean,
bitch
do you
queen
wanna
hasn't done anything yet,
caress
so
or-
Quillion's feeling great. Like,
Yeah, Quillion doesn't have someone talking to them right now.
Quellion's gonna be a fucking
Ouch.
clown car by the time this is fucking done, with fucking gods jammed up all inside him.
Boy, if I had a
nickel.
If I had a nickel for how
And
many
I
gods
think-
I had crammed up inside me. I
How
have
about we
two.
all stop making like judgment calls on who crams where? How about we do that as a team? That's a rule that I say. Because if we were going to start making choices on who's cramming whom where, we all have conversations. So let's just.
This is the most wild conversations. Wow. Okay.
I was gonna say there's a.
All right. Time. All right. Anyways, cool. When you initially touch it, no, nothing happens. That you know of. You don't feel anything happening yet.
But I know what I must do.
Okay, great. Do what you're gonna do.
Cool. Take a little bit of poison,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
dab it on my fingertip,
Uh-huh.
draw the Serpent Queen's mark, and
Yep.
leave the room.
It's nice
Yep.
knowing you, pal.
Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna go to break. Cool. And then we'll come back. And then we'll deal with that. We'll deal with whatever that is. We're gonna take 10, 15 minutes. And then, you know what? Tanner, you go right ahead with that.
Wait.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
No.
Okay,
No.
cool.
There.
We'll be back
Oh.
in like 10, 15 minutes. You know, whatever. That's fine. Tanner, are you giving it to me or him? Great. Cool. We'll be back in like 10 or 15.
No.
Be right back.
I can't. doink.
Back! We're back. Hello, we're back.
We're back.
Right
with
before
the
we went to
juice.
break, Quellion made a decision where they defaced an altar of a particular person. So, as I was telling the party, we weren't supposed to find this lore out yet, so bear with me as I now have to spin this tale. So, as you turn to leave from this altar and this place, Quellion, your vision goes dark. You momentarily do not feel the heaviness of your body. You don't feel your limbs at all. Instead, actually, it feels almost as if you're floating. It's completely void. It is dark. There's nothing here. Even with your eyes open, it feels as if they are perpetually closed until a single beam of moonlight hits your skin, straining in from a rounded window. And you find yourself also in a dark room. On the other side, there is a creature. A creature the likes of which almost are unfathomable to look upon. It is a large, massive, imposing creature. As you look upon it, they are sitting atop a stone throne. As your eyes adjust to the single strand of moonlight that is piercing through this dark void, you see a couple of things. This figure moves, and you can hear not the sound of feet, but the sound of almost suctions, as their tendril-like limbs are that of tentacles and appendages. Atop their head, they wear what you assume is a crown, but they have no face or defining facial features as you look up at them. You think maybe 30, 35 feet. As you look down at what they're wearing, they're wearing a golden robe of yellow. The only thing that you can hear in your mind, subject. I had you roll on a madness table. I'm going to send you what you're what you've earned yourself, and then I'm going to tell you how much damage you take looking upon the godless king.
Oh,
Can't always get what you want. Sometimes you get what you deserve.
God. What is
Certainly something. Certainly something. I'll throw that up on stream so that you, the rest of our stream, can see what you're seeing.
Am I in charge of my faculties?
Yes.
Hate it.
Cool. I'm gonna take a few steps closer to him.
Yep. He doesn't move. He doesn't seem bothered by you.
Have
There's
you
almost
always
an
been from this
amusement.
plane?
Ooh. You hear out echoing off the walls of what you can only assume is the spire. You found yourself projected somehow or dragged, like your consciousness dragged to him. You can hear a deep, only moment. You think maybe echoing off the walls, maybe just in the echoes of your mind, a slight chuckle, an amusement to their tone. Yes.
What aided you in this form?
I chose this form.
by yourself, with no help from any other being, just yourself?
I stole this form, but I chose it.
How does one steal this form?
It is not for someone of the likes of you. You lack the ambition for something of this power.
Kellyanne kind of sets his jaw. Then I will prove it to you.
And you will fail, like everyone before you. And you will die screaming. And with a flick as they reach down, you find yourself shot backwards into your corporeal form again, slamming against the back of the altar. I'm gonna roll you some damage. You're gonna take some psychic and you're gonna take some physical.
Fucking hit me.
Great. Love this. 4B. Let's see, because he is technically... Alright, let's roll some damage. Psychic damage, you're going to take 42.
Woo, that's a lot.
So take 42 psychic damage. And your physical damage as you slam against the altar. 17. Rolled low on your physical. There you go.
Sensational.
As you find yourself back slammed against the altar, it cracks. There's a shatter across the room. As it cracks, the candles go out. Some of them tip over.
Do I see that he's in physical pain?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Holy
yes.
shit. There is blood from like, every orifice in his face, just like
Oh, but not even just that.
dripping.
There are black tendrils around every pore. Like, there's just these blackened tendrils around your eyes, around where you were flicked. It is... They will eventually fade. Right now, it is almost like the blood vessels have popped along those tendrils, creating this spiral on your face.
Becker's gonna just walk up to Quellions and be like, "Oh shit! Oh,
Oh.
Well, did we learn anything?"
Learned so much, and I need to learn more.
Listen, I don't know if this is exactly how I'd work through that fantasy, but just fuck.
Yeah, not the lesson I was thinking, but okay, buddy. And I'm gonna tap you for a 3rd level cure wounds.
Perfect. I'll take whatever you can give me.
Fuck.
I will prestidigitation your clothes clean. And your face.
21 points of healing.
Thank you.
Oh, that's... he's still looking like shit, buddy.
What did you see? What happened to you? It's Quellion.
I saw him. The godless king.
Oh.
Did he? He didn't. I mean, looked like he kicked the shit out of you, but he didn't turn you into a mon goblin, did he?
No, unfortunately, he didn't.
Uh, well, well, that's a shame. I'm gonna tap him for a second level cure wounds.
Like, okay, buddy. Woo.
Take another 17 points of healing.
Thank you.
Angry. I mean, like, you see a moment of like flicker of light. I mean, one eye is always kind of like just bright light, but then you see it kind of flick over, and you see HD stand up a little bit. Okay. This godless king is making less and less. I don't like them, and I'm going to have I am going to go talk to them about how they're treating my friends. Let us continue. And like HD is gonna start moving to continue to get out so that they can have this conversation with this person.
Yeah. Great. Where are you walking to, HD?
I'm going to, well, because this was a room with only one way out, so he's gonna
Correct.
walk out and then gonna walk to the right and try to find their way out, I guess.
Sid's gonna follow.
Okay, cool. Here's cool. You walk to the right. You go down the hallway. You go down the hall. There is another one of those stack of rocks. However, you can hear what's on the other side of it. You can hear the rushing of water. You assume what's water, but that smell of tar amplified just on the other side of this wall.
No. We ain't moving that wall. That's not a thing we're doing.
We aren't moving this wall? I thought breaking down walls is something that you guys enjoy.
Yeah, some tells me we break that one down. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, I will lean on your instincts, Sid.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up, JD? What's
Quick thing. Just a quick thing.
Yeah.
Just for me, just for a little bit of flavor before we move on to the next hallway, as everybody's kind
Sure.
of leaving. I just take 3 fingers and I go like this through the Serpent Queen's sigil, like 3 little tendrils,
Yeah.
and then I continue on.
Okay.
9 goblin.
Cool. Noted.
Do I see that since I'm still in with Quillion?
I don't know. Does Twilion care if you see it or not?
Are you hiding it?
Not really, no.
I didn't think so. Cool. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, Backer, you would see it.
You good, buddy?
Backer, my friend, I have never been better.
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
You can either roll deception or persuasion, JD, and don't tell me which. If you're rolling. Okay, Tom, what'd you? Ooh.
I got a 19.
All right. What do we gleam, JD?
Oh, there is a in his one good eye. There is just a look. It's just like mind racing, like trying to grasp, and like it's almost like you got told really good news and you're trying to figure out how that impacts your life in such an immensely positive way, like all of the things you get to do and like all of the responsibilities that are gone now. It is that emotion.
I'm gonna be honest, you're looking a little crazy in the one eye.
Which one?
The one that's not a rock.
No. Perfectly in charge of my faculties, Becker. No need to worry here.
Just looks at the smeared symbol.
I just have questions.
Okay.
So many questions.
If you need any help or would like some assistance, I'm more than happy to help.
I very much might take you up on that, Becker.
All right. Now let's get your scrawny ass up and moving.
All right, I'm going. Oh, fuck. What was that?
Come on.
Okay. If you walk down the same hallway as the other two walking ahead, you will hear the same thing. You will hear the rush of what you assume is water, but based off in the fountain, probably not, as that smell of tar intensifies.
Fuck with that.
I love that for you both. Okay, all right. Cool. Interesting. All right. Going straight ahead then. Let me get this. It's a long hallway. And there's another turn to the right.
Sid's gonna walk down to that turn to the right.
Okay. You are greeted by almost an identical room that had the fountain with a similar fountain, also filled with tar. Roll me investigation real quick, Sid,
Fantastic.
with this in this fountain as you look at it.
That's a nat 20.
Hell yes.
Let's go!
Absolutely. Hell yes. All right. You, Sid, you look at this fountain. It catches your eye. Something is amiss. This has something in it that the other fountain did not. It's the corpse of a scourge. Covered in tar. Doesn't seem to be moving. Looks like it is just a corpse. But it's absolutely one of those creatures that you've seen running around the Ruby District.
Interesting. Okay, if that's the case, do I see any, with this nat 20, do I see any footprints leading into this room from any direction that might have come from that scourge? I want to find out.
Yeah, you see some like the dust that has moved. It looks like it probably went here, maybe fell in, thought it was water. Just like a natural kind of, it showed up here. Nobody put it here. But it was still down here.
Yeah. And did it come from the direction I did, or did it come from the side entrance there?
It came from the direction you did.
Well, that ain't fucking good. Okay. Sid's gonna kind of like wave everybody to catch up with her. And point to the Scourge's body and go, why the fuck was one of those down here?
Maybe they were also asked to leave the church.
Yeah, they don't seem to do rationality very well.
Oh, yes, one of those beasts from earlier that your friend was turning into.
Yeah,
Oh, I can only assume that these catacombs run throughout the entirety of the city. Through the church might not be the only entrance or exit.
Sure.
There's nothing around the body other than like the body, right? Well, HD will go up to it then.
Okay,
There's
you
a
go up
body.
to it. Uh-huh.
You take out its flame. Either take out a sword, or the sword will just lift out of its spot.
Yeah.
Or take
Yep.
its handle. Then it was like touch it.
Touch it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sinks in a little bit. It's a little squishy. Doesn't really do anything else, though.
Okay.
Well, there it lies.
Yeah. Can we move on then?
I believe that's a great idea.
What's down the
path.
other pathway?
Yep, as you go and look at this particular pathway, I'll uncover this whole room, actually.
I haven't, DM. I haven't gotten any hits on my detect magic, have I?
You have not, no.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would tell you. But thank you for checking and reminding me. No. So, as you walk into this room, these stairs over here on this side, I'll ping them right there, lead upwards. It's actually more of an upwards than it is, but like I said, this map is not 100% accurate.
All right, we want to go up or we want to continue being down here?
I'd always prefer to go up.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more to this place.
Yeah, I'm not really trusting your fucking curiosity right now.
I kind of second that. I think there's more down here that we can learn.
All right, fine.
Let's take maybe 15 more minutes, and then if we don't find anything, we'll leave.
Fine.
You think the people who own the church know that this is down here?
More than likely.
Oh, maybe.
Likes
Might
to
be.
hand it up.
Interesting. This didn't seem to fit the story that they were telling us inside their big cathedral.
Yeah. And the altar didn't look anything like what they had upstairs.
It didn't. I agree.
I mean, we know there was a schism. This could be from before that. Right? Like the old leaders of the faith or whatever, just they died out. New blood exists, and now new blood thinks they know how everything is working.
They did say that they lost their friend who had disappeared after quite some time. What was her name? Or the first martyr, was it?
Vicar Priscilla.
Yes. Vicar Priscilla. Vicar Priscilla. Vicar Priscilla. I will say it 2 more times so I don't forget. Vicar Priscilla. Vicar Priscilla.
Oh my god.
Well, let's continue on then.
Okay.
I went up.
You went up the stairs?
Yes, I would like to see what's going on up here.
Okay, great. I'll come back to you in just a moment. Sid, are we walking down the rest of the hallway?
Yep.
Cool. All right, you walk down the hallway. There is the hallway that was connected to this room, obviously. And then there is this additional hallway. We'll uncover the whole thing. That also has a set of stairs leading upwards. And then at the very end of the hall is a cracked and ruined room that probably would be a little more perilous to walk across. As you guys are deciding what to do, I'll jump to Matt for a moment. Matt, HD is walking up the steps. It is in an upward spiral as you start ascending upwards. How far do you walk until you reach the top?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me see. You're cool. Okay. I just need to double check where we are in correlation to the maps, because if we're coming up the other way, forge. Okay, cool. All right, it's a walk. As you're ascending upwards, it's a walk upwards, but you can feel at points where it's starting to kind of wind outward, taking you a little further outside of where you may think you are. As you come to the top, you reach kind of an unexpected thing. You don't come up into a building. It doesn't come to a door. It actually comes to a hatch, like an old wooden hatch. Push it open.
Huh. Yes.
Okay. Make me a strength check to open it.
Okay. That is a 23.
Excellent. You push it open. It falls open. It was heavy because there was grass, like dead grass that had died atop it. It was covered in dirt. You find yourself on the outskirts of the city. I'm going to move you guys' map real quick so you can see where you are. You're actually on the outskirts of a lake of tar. You're out over here where I'm clicking. You're right by the underbelly of where the actual name of it is, but you're out by a lake of tar.
Huh. Well, this is interesting. I will go find my friends and tell them I have found a way out.
Excellent.
Go back now.
Fantastic. You go back down. Do you close the hatch or do you leave it open?
I should close it. It's not my hatch to leave open.
Okay. Okay. All right. The others. What if we decided that we would like to do? Which direction are we headed?
Well,
The hallway with another winding staircase up, or you have this broken room.
can I just do a cursory glance into the broken room?
Same.
Yeah, absolutely. Glance in. Roll me just a general perception check. It's not really investigate. There's not much to investigate, really, but just roll me a general perception check.
21.
Excellent.
18.
Excellent. Okay. Cool. This room looks absolutely decimated. However, whatever it was or whatever the things were had to be a massive size or strength, because the way that the floor is crumbled and caved in doesn't really make sense, as if it were just a couple of people fighting. This looks like it was something that grew suddenly in size, shape, or was fighting with something that was also equally as large. But it's absolutely stones wrecked, the floor caved in. It does not look safe. It looks perilous to walk in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't go into this room.
I was gonna say, I don't know if your friend will have the same compunction.
What you think, Crazy Eye?
What beast or beasts of such enormity could have made
I mean,
such a destructive path and only relegated to this room?
plenty of things. To be fair, under the right circumstances, I could have done this.
Yes, Sid.
So there's destruction in that room. Does that destruction or any signs of it follow out of the room?
No. As a matter of fact, it doesn't.
Cool.
Like some more.
You two done
Apologize.
looking?
Yeah. Well, at least I am.
I've given JD a thing, like...
Yeah, it's the wording's a little tricky here, so I think I'll be able to.
Mm-hmm.
He still stares at it, but he'll be like, "Yeah, we can continue on."
Yeah, that makes sense for this one.
Just gonna keep staring as we leave.
Are we gonna head for the stairs? Like the far stairs, the stairs that... Where the fuck did HD go?
Oh, son of a bitch!
Kid!
Coming back down the stairs at this point, kind of just doing your little wander.
Oh, wait, nope. There's a lot.
Yeah, eventually you hear it.
You'll have they're holding their cassette tape player in their hand and they're listening to music as they're walking down.
I'd say, do we see the glow of HD before we actually see HD?
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Wait,
Yes,
here's a... Without HD, who of you can actually see down here?
Oh, that's right.
That's a good
I was like,
question.
Quellion can.
Nope.
That's amazing.
Cool. Eventually, HD comes around the corner, and you see that light first, and then HD. HD, you come across your friends. Oh my god.
Hello, I am back.
Oh, was that Mexico City?
Oh no, this was different. It's called Champagne Supernova by the Pope of my world.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that, yup, 100%.
Yeah. It's homophobic if you say no.
You must just have amazing walls there.
We do. Our walls are amazing. The art is fantastic, and everything smells very nice. Unlike
Are
in
the
here.
walls wondrous?
Okay, sorry. You went up that fucking stairwell. What the fuck did you see?
Yes, I found a way out. Also, some grass and a lot of tar.
Okay.
Alright.
Should we check out the other staircase?
There's another staircase. Which way is it going?
Up.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. I think that these catacombs lead to various places around this barren, dark wasteland of despair and depression.
Such eloquence.
Thank you, Sid Ashclaw. That is very kind of you to say.
Okay, so we're going up these stairs?
Yeah, let's go into these stairs over here.
Let's go to these
other
stairs.
stairs.
The other stairs. Not the ones that lead to the Lake of Tar. Let's go to the other stairs. You walk up the stairs. These ones are a little bit shorter. These stairs are... Yep, eventually they come to a door. They come to a very heavy, large stone door.
Okay.
You go high, I go low.
Oh, you want to open it.
Oh, you're talking to Sid, not me.
There was a group of things that happened there. Wow.
I thought that was a short joke.
Yeah, does it open in or out, Ivy?
It opens outward.
All right, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Strength, athletics check?
Please.
I'll give you advantage on it.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's a dirty 20.
Excellent. You push open this stone. That scent of tar, you still smell it, but it's not quite as putrid. It's not quite as heavy in the air. As this door opens into a back courtyard for the factory. You're standing at the backside of a factory. That same factory you saw earlier. It's almost like this is almost a makeshift, tool shed is what it used to be, but it's untouched now. There's nobody back here. There's plenty of spider webs. There's plenty of cobwebs. There's nothing new here. Maybe this was something that was used more heavily during war or battle, but you're just kind of standing at the back side of the forge in this very small, 10 by 10 shed, almost.
Okay.
We found another way out.
Yeah, I guess that's what we call it. We want to go out this way, or we want to go to the lake?
I would like to go see the Godless King and tell him that I'm not appreciated on how he's treating my friends.
That would involve staying where we are and going to the spire. We should probably talk to Rennick first, right?
I would agree on that.
Okay.
Just one quick question. How big was that lake?
Large. Very large. You could not see the other end of it.
It was a sizable body of tar. I don't know what constitutes a lake in your reality. However, it is so far that my eyes could not see the edge of it.
Good to know.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like a lake where I'm from.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, Dr. Becker. I'm glad that we have a common ground.
How difficult is it going to be to go from the factory around where we are to to Rennick's hideout?
The Warrens. Let me move you guys real quick so you can look at the map, since you're no longer in the Catacombs. So, well, where you guys are with the forge and the factory, over here, the Warrens is over here on the other side. So it'll take you a little while. Boop. Kind of like this.
Oh, wait. Did we establish that Rennick has a sending stone?
I don't remember that.
I know
I
the
think
kobolds
Quillion-
were
you thought
given
Quillion gave
one.
Okay,
I know
never
the
mind.
kobolds were
Yeah, I
given
don't
one.
think
Did
we
we
gave-
give Rennick one?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I know the skeletal kobolds have some.
If you would like to get Rennick's attention, I'd be more than happy to do so. One moment.
Yes, do so. Yell at the factory right now.
Don't.
At the forge. Do it.
No.
Do
Let's.
we not want to Rennick's attention?
Yeah, but he's not going to hear you from here, and if they do, it's going to be.
I can
Other
be very
people.
loud.
I understand, but it'll get the attention of other people. Remember when we got the parasitic skulls?
Yes. Was that a problem?
I mean, it could have been.
Oh, I guess so.
All right, let's
Okay.
let's head to the Warrens.
All right. If you're walking that way, is there anything on the walk there that you want to do? Are we looking for anything in particular? I'm going to tell you guys one thing that you do see, because you haven't really gotten to wander around the city a lot, like without things that you're like strictly going to. So I will give you a little thing. Something that you see while the five of you are wandering back into the direction of the Warrens. You've seen some of the civilians that are around. There are some people. They wear a lot of Victorian-looking gowns and suits and outfits. However, humanoids are not the only creature that exists in this city. Something that you see mostly wearing cloaks or outfits that would indicate they are servants or maids, butlers, something like that. You see what you can only surmise are warforged. A lot of them are gold, and a lot of them have a lot of heavy detail to them, whether it be through etchings or markings or crests that are on their bodies. There are a lot of warforged that seem to be carrying out various tasks. Just as a note.
Wow. Look at this. This is a very interesting design. It reminds me of Lady Birdcage.
Yes. Okay. Interesting. All right. Eventually, you will make your way back to the Warrens. It's not hard to get to now that you've been shown a couple of times how to get there. Who do we go for? Are we going for Sybil? Are we going to go straight looking for Rennick? What are we doing? Thoughts, opinions.
Sid wants to talk to Rennick, but like that's Sid. But,
I'll ask Sybil where to find a Rennick.
Cool. All right. This is where I
Does
thought we were going to go for tonight.
Does anyone have a problem with me glowing as I'm walking down the street?
No.
Because I have not stopped doing that.
You get a couple of side glances, but because the Radiant Church is still a thing here, as low key and as not prevalent as they are at the moment, it's still unsurprising. You just think that maybe you've been associated with the Radiant Church now. Not that that really bothers you too much. So, okay. Eventually you find Sybil, who is doing Sybil things. She's in her hideout. Currently she's going through a list of weaponry. Like, she has a piece of paper that looks like there's different names of whatever various weapons, types, and things like that as you approach. It's about midday. You've been underground for a while. She looks up. Oh, you're back? Welcome.
Addie.
What's up? What's up? Can I...
Rennick.
Oh.
See you around.
It's a great question. I don't know if I've seen him much yet today. You could check the workshop, or he could potentially just be out on patrol. I could send him, like, if I see him, I can send him your way. Is there something wrong? Is there something I can help you with? I know he's been helping you all, but if you need additional things, yes.
When did Rennick join your little organization?
Oh, that's a great question. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of who's coming and who's going. Rennick's been here for a while. Come to think of it, actually, I think that he's been here since, probably right after the Marther incident. Probably around then.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you ask?
That
I know why we were asking. The reason-
Curiosity.
Yeah.
Hey, HD,
Trying to get a lay of the land.
Why don't you come with me? I'm
Okay, Dr.
I'm just
Becker.
gonna lead HD away from the conversation.
I will be
Sybil
happy
now
to
looks
follow
more
you.
confused.
I'm gonna start explaining to HD the process one goes through to acquire their doctorate.
Amazing. Cool.
HD will listen intently to what you have to say.
Great. As you walk away, Sybil looks at the two of you that are still standing there with a quizzical look. Why do you ask?
Okay. I actually have another question before I have an answer for that.
Okay.
Has this tar always been here?
Oh, like which tar? The lake of tar?
Yeah.
For a really long time, I guess. I think it's just the residue that comes off the forge. As far as I know.
And where do y'all sit? You have a difference of opinion than the church, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think we found where the lake runs off.
Okay. What does that have to do with Rennick?
That doesn't really matter right now. You're aware of the catacombs under the entire city?
Yes.
The lake runoff, I think, is connected to it.
Oh. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Like, there's not like a river of tar running through the city, so I guess it makes sense that it runs through the under city. Okay. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I think if someone was so inclined, could flood the city.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, not something I had considered. Sure, I was dealing with a little bit more pressing. That's an interesting take. Okay. Huh. All right.
Do you lot regularly run expeditions to the catacombs, or are you mostly the Ruby District?
We don't normally go down there. Normally it's too hot, or there's, like I said, a river of tar. Yeah, normally we don't go down there. It's not really somewhere we enjoy being.
Do you know when it was built?
Ooh, it's always been there, as far as I know.
We saw one of the scourges down there.
Oh,
And if you say,
Okay.
you're aware of it and it's connected to everything,
sure.
I'm telling you that there's
Yeah, okay. All right. She's starting to put the pieces together of what you're implying. She, like, you can see it. She's like, oh. Yeah. Cool. Okay, great. Is that what you were going to talk to Rennick about? Just that we need to be a little more diligent, I guess?
not
Yeah.
just that.
No.
Oh. Interesting. Sheila glances between the two of you, now a little skeptical.
Listen, ideally, we're not going to be here forever, so I don't see the fucking point in being sneaky about this shit. You want to be Quellion, that's your business. We have a reason to talk to Rennick that is our own and pertains to something we found underneath the church.
Okay. Like I said, you're strangers, and I know that I have my own secrets as well as you have yours, so I won't press too hard. I just am not normally asked of where his whereabouts are. That's all. Just a bit weird. But I will not press further. Thank you for letting me know that there was Scourge in the catacombs. I'll take a look at it. I would check the workshop. He normally hangs out there.
Noted.
Thank you, Sybil. To the
To
workshop.
the workshop? Yep. Okay, great. Cool. All right. You head towards the workshop then. Are you taking Backer in HD?
Yes, just
Okay. You got
I
him
was
up.
gonna say I was gonna talk to him.
So after about 4-ish years, at the very least, you would acquire. Oh,
yeah, we're going to the workshop now.
But Matt, you said you were going to say something.
Yeah, I was.
Sorry.
It seems like this is very important to you. Your doctorate.
Yes.
That's wonderful. How often have you talked to your friends about this?
It hasn't really come up in conversation. I mean, I have mentioned it.
Interesting. Well, I'm sure that they care much about the things that make you you, and have asked you plenty of questions about it before today.
Yeah, the things that make me me. Yeah. That's a interesting way to put it. Yeah. Oh,
Looks
Jeannie?
like they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Just,
What's up?
who has the book?
Grimmer did also that he handed it off to one of you, which of you took it.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. Cool. You have it. Of course you do.
And I'll just, as soon as we're away from Sybil, pull it out and start flipping through it.
Okay. Yeah, same type of vibe, where it's those depictions of what you now kind of assume have something to do with the godless king, of which there are tendrils and tentacles and voids and great old ones, as well as the back page having a very hastily drawn, like, charcoal sketch of Rennick's face. And eventually make your way to the workshop, of which you do find one singular Rennick with his coat off, hung over a chair. He seems to be working on a weapon, a rifle, something. It's kind of in pieces. You're not 100% sure, but he does finally have that cloak off. And he looks like Now, I'm going to say this. This is how I describe this character to everyone. This is the most basic ass Shatterkai that you have ever seen in your life. As if he were pulled from a book. As if you walked up and said, "Yep, that's a Shatterkai." That is what Brennick looks like. Except his eyes are voids now.
Let me just find the singular one.
Like, he is the most basic of looking Shatterkai.
Sid's just gonna knock on a wall to get his attention. Just
Ah. Welcome back. How was the city? As he puts down the barrel of this rifle that he was working on.
didn't see much of the city.
Oh. I mean, there's not much to see, but...
Saw quite a bit, though.
HD.
I would like to make an insight check on this Rennick person.
Okay,
to
what are you looking
see
for?
if I am trying to see duplicitous nature in the following conversation with my friends. If at any point I catch something like that, I have feelings about lying.
Interesting. Okay, alright. Yeah, roll me an insight check. And I'll keep that in mind for going forward in this conversation.
17.
Cool. Alright, 17 of those.
I know your organization did the whole split off with the church.
Mm.
Were you around for that?
Round for when they split? No, I came after that.
Interesting choice of words. Do you have no history with the church, right?
Oh, I wouldn't say I have no history with the church. I just am not ever been a follower or anything like that. I think every hunter kind of has a history with the church, in all honesty.
Right. This is gonna come off as accusatory. I don't mean it in that
Okay.
way. I'm a little afraid we have a piece of your dirty laundry. Quellion, do you wanna share?
Kellyanne has been like nose deep in this book the entire time.
Just like taps Quellion on the head. Quellion,
Huh.
can I borrow the book for a moment?
Why? I can flip to the page. I can show him.
Do so.
Hold up the page.
The sketch of him.
Yep.
You've been watching for a reaction. Even in this moment, he doesn't really react. He kind of looks at it. Yeah, that's my likeness. It's not a bad drawing. It's not great. It's not get my good side.
Can I do an insight check?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just an 18. Not much better.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't really faze him. He just kind of brushes it off as if like, yeah, they didn't get my good side. But it's not a bad drawing. And Quellen, yeah, if you're gonna go into art, maybe this is not the area for you.
We found this under the church.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Does this picture jog your memory at all? And I'll flip to the one with like the tentacles and that hastily drawn, like all that.
Now you see a reaction. He had not 20 both of his other rolls to deceive you all. So I was like, yeah, now you see a reaction.
There it is.
There it is. His eyes flick over the drawing. And his jaw becomes set and hardened. Yeah, it looks familiar. What about it?
You've been down in those catacombs?
Once or twice.
Yeah.
What exactly are you accusing me of?
I ain't accusing you of jack shit. I'm just trying to figure out your connection to fucking tentacled asshole that seems to be messed up his dumb fucking ass direct gesturing at Quellion and seems to cause all this nonsense.
It's Quellion. I was not aware that tentacles had messed up your ass.
I'm gonna go walk into that lake of tar now. All right, goodbye, everybody.
That's it for stream, y'all. Thanks so much
Bye.
for hanging
Bye,
out.
everybody.
We're
Go stream
just
Mexico
all
City.
listening
We're
to
done.
what's being
We're done
said
here.
and
Woo!
feeling concerned for our friends.
Not what I meant, but alright.
Okay, here's how Rennick does react to when you say that messed up Quellion. Without rolling, without even taking into consideration those insight checks at all. This man is transparent in that moment as his eyes flick to Quellion, and there is concern. There is fear. There is almost a scaredness to him as he looks at Quellion. How did he mess him up?
He fucked up an altar, and then next thing we knew, he got thrown against a wall and had tentacles burning in his veins. Like I said, dumbass friend.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Great. Shit.
Care to elaborate there, Reddick?
He taps the drawing that you still have open. This is not the Godless King. This is me.
And who is me? Oh.
I'm gonna put the book under one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get very close to Rennick. Did he take that from you?
I gave it up. And he took it.
Start from the beginning.
Okay. As he leans back against the table, arms crossed, you can see the anxiety of, like, this is a massive thing that he is about to tell you. Okay. Yeah.
I'm closing the door to the workshop.
Okay. Excellent. Smart decision. So, you close the door to the workshop as Rennick leans there. In this form, this Shatterkai form that he has taken on. Okay. Quellion, I asked you if you were ever a gambling man, and you said maybe in a past life, and I told you I was, and I was stacking the odds in my favor. You all, looking at the 5 of you, are the odds. Because my name, though it is now Rennick, I am not this. I am not human. I am not a humanoid. I am the god of chance and prediction, or at least I used to be. Chance, predictions, luck, and I predicted that a particular group would eventually help me get back what I lost. But I don't necessarily know if it's you all, because I can only predict, I cannot foresee. So when I was in the Shadowfell here, and a man named Steinhold the Yellow was able to obtain me and put me in a spot in the catacombs, I, out of cowardice and fear, and that knowing of prediction of knowing I would get back what I lost, gave it up. and I escaped. And now we have a godless king who took on the form that I used to have. It's like a shard. It's like a void, inky black shard that you have to consume.
How exactly are we supposed to help you get it back?
I mean, you're pretty gung-ho about getting to the spire already, but I think I told your friend here, looking to Quillion, that I couldn't take the final shot against him. Because then it's not me. Then it's me trying to take it back, and the prediction is you all did it. So
Wait.
stacking my odds.
If we kill Steinhold, you'll reclaim your power.
That's the idea. I'm not a bad god. I'm not a bad deity. Cowardice, sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. He's not lying when he says that, right?
Not at all.
Oh, cool. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, fate's fickle. It ain't cruel.
Me and fate don't really get along. But prediction and
I meant
chance.
chance. Sorry. Luck.
Fate
Luck's
is somebody
fickle.
else.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot to take in, friend. I mean, least of all is that we are talking to someone who used to be a god.
People talk to gods all the time.
Yeah, that's not new.
Becker just side eyes to Quillion.
All right. We do this for you. You giving us a way out?
Planning on it. I mean, I already have one of your men.
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean? Ivy, what the fuck does that mean?
Glances to Quillion. Oh, you didn't tell them, did you?
It's need to know.
Yeah, it's it's starting to feel like it's fucking need to know.
I mean, newest hunter. And we survive and we die together. So you have everything I can offer. I just can't help you take those final shots because then it's not you all. It's me. And then it's wrecked. So yes, you help me with this and we'll get you out of here.
Will we get our friend back? Gesturing to Quillion.
What exactly is wrong with him?
You said you already had one of him. One of
I mean,
us.
yeah, I have him, but I mean, he'll go with you. We have hunters everywhere else. It's not as if it's strictly here.
Sorry, you have hunters outside of the Shadowfell.
Yeah. We're just not that common. So we're a little more secretive when there's not a large group of us.
Right.
I guess we can work with that.
I just have an extra set of duties when we get out of here.
No, I'm gonna consider this a warm up. So. Let's get a rest and then try and kill the godless king.
This would be nice. I am quite used up. And if we're going into a fight with fucking... I assume he has any abilities you used to have?
I have no idea what he has.
Great. So we're going in blind.
Okay.
So yes, a rest would be useful.
You have an army of hunters at your disposal, and you have whatever else.
Okay.
Do you have a library?
We do.
Then maybe we won't go in blind.
Some research is not a bad idea.
Yeah, preparing, but whatever works for you.
Give us an
Any-
advantage or something. Maybe something that was overlooked.
I would recommend some rest then.
Okay. Yep. Quell, you want to head to a library?
Planning on it.
Yeah, I'll stick with you. You three want to grab some rest? We'll meet up with you, figure out some sort of a game plan. Maybe battle tactics if we can find anything of use in the library.
Yeah, you need to get rest too, you know that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Being aware and being willing to do it are two different things.
Oh, I'm willing. I'm more than willing.
We don't have to take on the Godless King tomorrow, Backer. Let me get a head start. You go get a rest.
Yeah, I'm not leaving one of ours by themselves.
Well, don't worry there, Dr. Backer. I will watch its Quellion. You go sleep. Your mortal body is only as good as its ability to function.
Rennick kind of shrugs. He's like, it's not like you're unsafe. It's not a thing you have to go do right now.
Alright, now get some rest.
Yeah.
Feel the
I don't
gray
need to sleep.
hairs. I can feel the gray hairs in my next body. I can feel them. Becker just slowly walks towards the rooms, rubbing his temple. This is why I never wanted kids.
Great. Backer going to rest. Quellion going to the library. Sid, where are you starting next session?
I mean, Sid's intention is to get, like, food.
Great.
She's
Excellent.
hungry, yeah.
Excellent idea. HD.
I'm hanging out with its Quellion.
Great. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to know where everybody was for next session. Cool. I think we'll go ahead and end there. I think that's a good ending spot. Great. I love this for you all. Okay. Cool. Cool. So thank you all who came in with the raid. Thank you all who stuck around. Thank you to the 2 people who knew what the lore was going into today and still getting to deal with the Yellow King actually getting introduced as what he actually is. So, unfortunately, CB couldn't be here this evening. However, they will be potentially back next week, so join us next week. We're going to have to figure out what that looks like for next game. But maybe we'll do a one-shot. I don't know yet. We'll see. But go check out CB everywhere that you can potentially find them. They are on a couple of other games. Check out all of their socials. They're a voice actor, TTRPG creator, etc., etc. They do a bunch of acting. So give them a like and a follow. Go check out their socials. I'm going to throw it. We're going to start with Petra. Petra, tell us about you. What are you up to?
Hello, my name is Petra. I have played Sid Ashclaw. I will continue to do so. If you want to find me other places, I do A lot of writing. You can find me writing over with Neon Hemlock in the Luminescent Machinations Mecha Anthology, where I write sad stories about being a mech pilot. You can find me pretty soon in Embodied Exegesis, which is a trans feminine sci-fi story anthology that's all cyberpunk, which is going to be really fun. And I also happen to be a columnist over at Goonhammer, where you can find me writing about tabletop essentials. So basically, for anybody that doesn't know a DM from a D20, introductory articles to teach you about GMing, playing, finding your first system, etc. Finally, I have a brand new system that will be debuting next month, Bellum Arcana, which is to quote the system itself, is a tabletop RPG about revenge and the secret war to claim it. It is channeling John Wick. It is channeling Monkey Man. It is channeling The Raid. It is channeling Blade, The Crow. We're talking martial fantasy woven through neon and shadow. It is entirely tarot-based. There are no dice. And I'm really excited. Playtest will be going live in a matter of weeks, and there'll also be a quick start. So I will popcorn it over to Tom.
Hello, hello, hello. It's me, that one warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet. And every session, I make my other players ponder what the fuck I'm doing. You can find me across all the social medias at that one warlock. If you'd like to see me play this tiny little dinosaur-obsessed boy, you can find me here every Tuesday, and you can find me every Thursday on World Tree Quests, playing as a completely different character in Fathoms Below, the first ever, as far as I'm aware, completely underwater campaign. So those of you with thalassophobia, this is probably not the campaign for you, but where I play everyone's favorite little underwater twink, Ariel the Sea Witch, who just started talking to a jar with some kind of venom looking thing in it that's talking in their head, but who knows, that's totally not anything bad, or when that's definitely not anything to be concerned about when your DM has access to the Grim Hollow book. No, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, that's where you can find me. And I'm gonna popcorn it over to Matt. What you got for us, Betty?
Hi, it's me, Matt, from earlier in the episode. I'm also known as Nerdy on all places where I am known that way. You can find me there by typing in Nerdy Rocks in your social media. NURD Rocks. And you can find me. I'm doing a bunch of stuff with music, so if you like hip hop, if you like some cool tunes, you can check me out anywhere, NUR-D. Also, fun, cool new TTRPG stuff is coming up, which I can finally start talking about because we're kind of rocking in towards stuff. So, number one, a brand new show coming out on both Nerdy TV and YouTube called Genesis Armor Room, where me and my lovely friend Clint will be telling you how to make fun characters in weird, interesting, and crazy ways. Our first episode is creating characters by having your tarot read, which is going to be really fun, so make sure you check out that. And then I have a brand new mass campaign that we are starting up very soon. It's called Sidekicked. It is a live action game, so people will be playing in studio alongside wonderful, cool actors, actresses, and non-binary talent. It's super cool. Music, games, merch, all the stuff. So be on the lookout for Sidekicked everywhere, coming soon. But we'll bring it over to Venom Man.
Hello, it's me, Venom Man, from earlier. Hello, everybody. I am Jarrod Von Edgelord on the internet, Von Edgelord everywhere else, and Von if you're nasty. Tonight I've been Kellyon of the Serpent, Kellyon of the fucking Tentacles now, probably. We'll see how that goes. In terms of APs, you can find me here on Tuesdays. But if you want to, take a break from all the TTRPGs and listen to some kick-ass tunes, go ahead and stream Contender over on Spotify. Stream Mexico City. It's obviously a hit.
Who are
Stream
you?
Mexico City. I don't know. I got sucked into an altar, and now everything's different.
I was gonna say, where's the actual JD? Hold up. Whoa. Oh my God.
I've relinquished. You win. Y'all have rocketed Mexico City to our number 2 listened song on Spotify for a fucking meme. So you win. You win.
I hope you know this won't stop us.
I know
No,
it
not
won't.
at all.
It'll only
Okay,
encourage
cool.
you more. And if it becomes number 1, I'm walking into a lake of tar.
If it becomes number 1, I'm gonna go get your song lyrics tattooed.
Not Mexico
I'm
City.
gonna do it.
Please.
I'll do it. I'll do
Didn't
it.
No.
say on her.
We'll do it. I
There you go.
How's about this? If it gets to number 1, I'll let Ivy tattoo the lyrics on my tongue.
Gen Con's about to be wild.
It's about to be wild.
Gen Con's about Speaking of Gen Con, come see me at Gen Con. If you're around, I will be out there. But let's kick over to Ivy. Holy shit.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I'm Gamer the Girl everywhere else that you can potentially find me. When I'm not on the Gamer the Girl account, you can find me over at the Crit Awards. Nominations close Friday. So if you have not nominated your favorite TTRPG people, no, I'm not eligible. Stop putting my name in for things. Make sure you do that before Friday because then it'll be our finalists. I am buried in spreadsheets. We have over 2,800 nominations at the moment, and I've only watched it grow while I'm working on it. When I'm not on the Crit Awards account, you can find me on Rolling for Charity, of which we are accepting open nominations if people are wanting to lend their channel for a week of charity and or DM. So check out Rolling for Charity as well. Yeah, that's me. I'll be at Gen Con. That's it. If you want to come to the Crit Awards, get tickets now because we are almost sold out. We have 30 tickets left. So, yeah, that's me. We're here every Tuesday. We may play one shot next week. We haven't decided yet because some of us will be gone. But also, Hans, as our support specialist for the Crit Awards, please stop putting my name into my nominations. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's us. So, join us next week. We'll be around. We don't know what we're doing, but we'll be around. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to go probably raid Sir Pfeffers, who is having their final, finale of their show tonight. So, stick around for the raid, and we'll see you guys later.
Yay!
Bye!